Okay, are we live? YouTube itself doesn't seem to think we're live yet. Okay, now I could hit go live. Oh, it says you're live. Oh, and now it says an error occurred. Please try back later. What? What? That doesn't even make any sense, YouTube. This absolutely doesn't make any sense. Okay, well maybe I should just abandon that screen. Go to my channel and see if I'm streaming there. Yeah, this says I'm streaming over here. Now I could hit go live. Oh, gosh. Hey, there I am. Hi, me. YouTube hates when I stream in 1280p. Or 1200p, man. It's all like, no, you can't actually do that, dude. And I'm like, well, watch me. Twitch, on the other hand, is just kind of like, oh, that's an unusual resolution. I'll just let you do whatever you want, which seems like a much more civilized way to do things. Hold on, before we actually get to comic books, I kind of wanted to just pop over here, show monitor, or actually show the monitor max. There we go. Perch, who has his own YouTube channel now, he had this little thing, and it's been a pretty interesting discussion. I think Zub is glad people talking about his comic. There's no proof. There's anecdotes. Absolutely. Took the approach to making our work as accessible and readable as possible. You want digital? $1. Want to read free? Go to our website. It's going to be there. There's lots of good discussion going on in this thread. Not once have I tried a free product and gone on to pay full price when that free thing's still available. You know, I'm different. I got rags for free, and now I'm giving that guy $20 a month. Seems like a waste. I could do other things with that money. I could. I really could. Let me click back over to my Elgato. We're a little late getting going because I had to install the software for the camera over here. Who knew, right? Who knew? Let me close that window. I don't need it anymore. Open up that so I can see the chat. All right. That's kind of our little preamble here for a couple minutes. And I'm not even sure if anybody's going to show up for this party, but we're here doing it anyway. Can I move this back a little bit? Is that going to look okay? Yeah, okay. It's a bit of a disaster in here at the moment. My desktop, which you can see part of on the edge of the screen, maybe. Oh, it's hidden by this giant case right here. Graphics card maybe died. I'm still not done troubleshooting this big honkin' beast of a card. I'm not sure it was the graphics card, not the PCI slot, or maybe there was nothing actually wrong and it just needed to get reseated. But it was a struggle all weekend long. And, oof, I should clean out the fan. Look at that mess. Ugh. Anyway, I got to work on that when I get some free time this coming weekend, which might mean I'm going to end up reinstalling literally all the software that I've installed to get through the week, including the Elgato stuff, Streamlabs. I've gotten very good at going and downloading all of that stuff. I don't know that that's necessarily something to be proud of, but it's fact, and fact is more important than good feelings. Let's get my little notebook out of the way. Got all kinds of stuff here. I don't know. Let's start with the stuff that's less cool, which is the freebies. I went into the comic book store with somebody, and by somebody I mean my mom tagged along. She wanted to make an appointment over at this hair salon that's right over there. So when she got done with that, she came in, and I'm like, hey, free stuff? She's like, oh, free stuff. One thing about her, she likes free stuff, you know? Who can blame her? Who doesn't like free stuff? So I got this stuff for free. I don't know anything about any of this. Postal Dossier #1 Top Cow. I saw some familiar names on this book, which is why I picked it up. I mean, it's free. It's gonna just randomly, we have a dossier in the middle. Oh, it's all dossiers. Okay. So this is like the companion piece to another book. Oh, I even see right here on the cover. Dossier number 1. Well, okay. That's on me. 100%. You know what? I should probably post on Twitter that I'm doing this, so people might actually, you know, come and show up. Since that's sort of the point of these kinds of things. Let me open up the Twitter since I closed it after I showed you that stuff. My follower count has been fluctuating weirdly. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to put some music on. That will help kind of fill in the, oh my gosh, I don't have my network drives mapped. Okay, there we go. That folder, music. Oh, there's so much setup I have to do on this thing. I'm just kind of living, you know, moment to moment doing this stuff. Just doing like what's necessary to accomplish my tasks for a day. Let's see. I guess we'll put on the Endless Space soundtrack. Endless Space is... Ooh, this is going to be really loud. I apologize in advance. I'm going to mute the audio. That way you don't get blasted by this, because it's probably going to be huge. Oh my god, that is. Let's try that. That's probably okay. Maybe even a little on the low side. You know what? I am gonna unmute the stream. I'm gonna pause the music, unmute the stream, listen to the stream for just a second. Blasted by this, because it's probably gonna be huge. Oh my god, that is. Yeah, okay. I sound great. Come on, let's try that. That's probably okay. And then I turn it up. Come on, turn it up. Even a little on the low side. Shut up and turn it up. You know what? I am gonna... Okay. I think that sounds alright. I think that absolutely sounds alright. So let's get the music playing. This is a really great soundtrack. I gotta play the game at some point. I've listened to this soundtrack so much, but I haven't played the game. It's on my to-do list. I got like so many strategy games to play. That's neither here nor there. We're here to look at comic books. We're over here doing stuff live, man. Let's look at some comic books. I got Vandroid 1 and 2. I like the name. I really like the name of this. And that was the sole reason I picked it up. I don't know anything about this. Script, Tommy Lee Edwards, Noah Smith, Dan McDade, Melissa Edwards. None of these names are really ringing a bell, but I kind of like this art style. It's got a bit of a cartoon look to it. It's pretty nice. It's definitely pleasant to look at. So this is about like cyborg cops or something? Dude! Okay, I just wanted to sit down and read this thing. Oh look, they're making him right here, I guess. Ooh, Game of Thrones figurines. When is this from? 2014. This is a pretty recent book. I guess nobody liked it, which is why it ended up in the 50-cent bin. Then, like I said, had somebody with me. So I got 3 more. These were the first 3 books I picked up, literally. So we got some weird indie book from way back in the day. Definite cartoony look. This artist looks like they did newspaper strip kind of work. It's stylized and kind of cute with the centaurs. I don't know anything about this book. Maybe I should tell Dark Philly, though. The Dreamery. $2 back in the day. Back in 1986. That's like, that's like $6 now or something? That's ridiculous. Wolfskin. 100th Dream. That kerning, man, those letters are so far apart that hurts. Avatar, issue 4. I don't know anything about this. This is an Avatar book. Maybe I should not have opened it up. There is a definite chance of something I can't show on YouTube in here. Warren Ellis. Yeah, so there's probably like somebody getting tortured or skinned alive or something just waiting for me in that book. That might be fun. You know, that kind of trashy stuff can be fun sometimes. And I'm at some point I feel like I'm going to have every Malibu comic because I just keep picking these up one by one. I don't even like them that much, man. It's just a thing. This one does not have the card. I guess this came in a bag with cards or not. Okay, you're supposed to have cut this thing out and sent it into Skybox. Oh my gosh. Who owns Skybox now? Hold on, we gotta Google this. We gotta Google this. Who owns Skybox? Because somebody owns them now. Because they were super premium. Didn't Marvel buy Skybox? Here we go. To Wikipedia, my friends. Dun, 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 dun. Let's satisfy our curiosities with an atrocity. Nyah. Skybox International, formerly Impel Marketing, was an American trading card company in North Carolina. Went until 95. This was 1990 in that comic. The Liggett Group announced it would change the name to Brook Group Limited, split into subsidiaries, Liggett and Impel. Liggett covered the tobacco business, while Impel covered its non-tobacco activities at the time of the announcement. At small businesses and collectible football and basketball cards, yeah, all tobacco companies were in that business. That's how trading cards got started. Was tobacco companies were like, "Hey, Mr. Smoker, how would you like a collectible card in your pack of smokes?" There's actually a really deep history. You can just go down the rabbit hole into learning about trading cards. In June, Skybox are making milk caps. Oh yeah, Pogs. That was one thing I never got into, was Pogs. Like, these made a comeback in the early 90s when I was a kid, and I never understood it. What do you do with Pogs? Hold on, here we go. Milk caps generally involves two types of playing discs, milk caps and slammers. Milk caps are typically flat, circular cardboard discs. They can use a slammer, a heavier piece made of metal, rubber, more commonly plastic. So what do? Players, you put a bunch of stuff in. You slam the slammer. Each player keeps any milk caps that land face up after they have thrown. Oh man, that's brutal. No wonder I was not into that game. I wouldn't have liked that. Nobody gets my stuff, you know? Anyway, so they totally got bought by Marvel. Wait, here we go. No. Here it is. Marvel owned Fleer, and they bought another... Hold on. We're taking another digression. Maybe this is going to be a longer stream than I thought, because seriously, we are just going down a rabbit freaking hole here. Well, there's also a tweet I wanted to show off too. Man, there's so much to do. We'll come back to that tweet though. If anybody's around later, I'll show it. It's a great example of customer service. And not the, like, from the perspective of doing something really actively, like giving me a product or whatever, but the recognition that you were paying attention to something I was saying, which is way better for building that relationship between a fan and someone who's making the cool stuff the fan likes. Anyway, I was going to go down this rabbit hole into Fleer. So I have Fleer cards. Man, Fleer made some primo stuff. They made some absolute primo cards. I got some Fleer cards. They're beautiful. Granted, when they were doing all this stuff in like the early 90s, that just jacked the price of trading cards up to such an extent that, yeah, nobody could afford it. Let's see. Acquisitions, Compok Empire purchased the company in 92. Or purchased another company in 95. Why would you do that? Look at all that money. $340 million? $150 million? Like, Marvel entered bankruptcy in 96. Yeah, no wonder. You just spent $150 million. You did not have to buy a second card company? I don't understand that. I really don't understand why you would do that. Who produced the Marvel cards back in the 90s? Hold on, let me cut away from this. Let me cut back to that. Who produced the, like, Marvel collector's cards in the 90s? Like 1991? Is that when the first set came out? That's so not what I wanted to do. What did I even click? Oh, if you just click outside of the text, it takes you to eBay? Okay. The Impel Marvel Universe Series 2 checklist is big. Yeah, in fact, I probably have that card right there. So who's Impel? I guess I need to cut away so we can go look up who is Impel. I have gone down this rabbit hole, and we're going to keep going, man. We are absolutely just going to... Oh, gosh, go away. We're going to keep going down this rabbit hole. Why not? I know this is a digression, but Impel. Let me search for Impel. I'm going to sneeze. I apologize. Huh. Oh, we were just looking at it. I'm such a... Oh, we're just looking at it. Who's Impel? Skybox is Impel. Okay, so Marvel bought Fleer, who wasn't making their trading cards, and then later bought Impel, who was? I don't know. That all seems really weird to me. It seems wasteful and shady. Anyway, let's abandon that weird quest for knowledge and get back to... Yeah, so that's my 6 free books. Man, we've been going for like 20 minutes and we've only gotten through the free stuff. This is nuts. Then, of course, we got Alterna. Let me see. My books are all... where everybody puts their UPCs in different places. Sometimes on the front, sometimes on the back. My books end up all disordered, so I have like a whole bunch that are backwards and then a bunch that are forwards, and I want that, 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 that. Is that it? I feel like that should be it. That looks like it. Alright. Alterna. Is there an Alterna Comics jingle? If not, there should be. So what do we got? We got Actual Roger, which I think will be pretty funny. That Hank Tucker stuff, it's amusing. It's not like I'm like cracking up very loudly, but there's definitely some sensible chuckling going on there. Unit 44, I didn't like the first one too much. That art style was not doing it for me. I hope this is supposed to look like that, otherwise I got misprints. That coloring seems really weird to me. I guess I'll investigate that more when I'm actually reading the book. Oh, I got such high hopes for Feast or Famine number 3. I think this is going to be mad and dope and mad dope. And if nothing else, I'm going to look at this art and go, my eyes are scorched with color. Yeah, you heard me. Scorched. Oh, dude, look at him. Dude, look, this is so freaking awesome looking. And, of course, in case you missed it, number 3, or Adam Rec number 2 of 3. God, that's confusing. That's confusing. This reprint series is really cool, though, and I definitely appreciate it. In case you missed it, number 2, the one I got from Peter Simeti actually was miscut on the top. So, misprint. Could be valuable one day. My, limited edition uncut ICYMI2. Go ahead and top that. And of course, while I think Feast or Famine, like, I'm super excited about. Actual Roger, I'm pretty excited about. The thing I'm pretty sure that is going to take the cake, or bake the alternate cake, or some sort of metaphor like that is here. Blood Realm number 1. Well, I'm sorry. Blood Realm Shadowed Kingdom number 1. Because you can't just have Blood Realm number 4. It would sell less. Why that's true is something that is mysterious. Also, alternate ads. I've read this comic here, My Mighty Tenchi Life. It's still in progress. I haven't checked in on it in a couple of months, but it was pretty cute. It was absolutely pretty cute. Look at this stuff. Doesn't it fill you with dread? A little bit of awe? Dude, what am I even looking at there? That looks terrible. I love it. His pose looks a little stiff. But I love that expression on his face, man. Ah, what is this thing? That's what it makes me think. Ah, it speaks. I don't know why this guy has that accent. Oh wait, this guy is not that guy. Okay, well, the monster's desperate hiss left us bleached with fright. Captain Grinks, do you not recognize your former lieutenant? Oh, cool. Oh, I know I'm gonna love Blood Realm. I know I'm gonna like that book. Go ahead and get these out of the way. Just conveniently sit them to the side. What else I got up here? Let's see. Spring preview. My dude just shoved that on the stack. He's like, take it. Oberon 3. I'm waiting on that one. I can't wait to read that. Fearscape number 4. I don't even remember. Didn't this guy just like, yeah, he got caught out in a lie by his muse. Oh, so what's going to happen? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So he finally got me a Sparrowhawk number 3 after I found one elsewhere. So we'll just go ahead and just put that down in the I need to put it away drawer. No sense rereading something I've already read. Girl in the Bay, number 3, of course. I can't believe this is 3 of 4. Like, this story does not feel like it should be approaching its end, but apparently it is. And, I got this Section 0, number 1 here to give that a try. I wasn't completely sold when I flipped through it. Like, it didn't seem like it stood out. But I saw somebody else earlier today saying that this was kind of good, so I thought I'd give it a try. A lot of my comic buying goes along that method of, I thought I'd give it a try. And then, the last thing, Marvel True Believers. Oh, look at that Fire Lord action. What is even going on here? I don't know. I haven't read this one before. I have no idea what's going on in this story. Oh, but there's Nebula. Look at Hercules. What is Hercules even doing? Who knows? He's herking it. Whoa, was that Monica Rambeau? Hold on. Was that Monica Rambeau? Let's go back. Reverse. Enhance. Yeah, it sure looks like it, doesn't it? That totally is Monica Rambeau. Look at the hair. Well, that's cool. What? We got the real Captain Marvel? Well, one of the people that I will accept as Captain Marvel. Nowadays, doesn't she just go by Monica Rambeau? Like, that's kind of lame to go from being I'm Captain Marvel to being completely forgotten by everybody and just I'm Monica. Lame. And of course this right here, if you don't know what's inside this book, it's a really weird reprint because this is Infinity Gauntlet number 4, which is the book where Thanos basically wrecks everybody. Absolutely everybody. It's the Cosmic War, man. And it's great stuff. Oh, this is the one with the Captain America part. Oh, this is one of my favorite bits in the whole series. Supremacy cannot be imprisoned. My divinity is absolute. Yours is a false godhood, Titan. And all false gods eventually fall. And the Fire Lord shows up. Or are toppled. Thanos laughs at their defiance, and I am chilled to the soul, for there is unholy truth in that insane howl. Meanwhile, there's Nebula. No, not the Thor. Yeah, he shatters Thor. Look at this, man. The reality gem is so broken. Quasar gets jobbed. Here we go. This 2-page spread right here. This is like why I like the Infinity Gauntlet so much. I mean, it's a great story anyway, but this 2-page spread, Captain America, sheer defiance. He is staring down actual omnipotence, not near omnipotence, actual freaking omnipotence. And look at this. The brass pair this dude's swinging. It's not over until the fat lady sings, Thanos. Surely you just. Never been any good at stand-up routines. Or at organizing a cosmic assault, I see. We tried. Ready yourself. Now, on my call. As long as one man stands against you, Thanos, you'll never be able to claim victory. Noble sentiments from one who is about to die. I've lived my life by these sentiments. They're still worth dying for. Then stone hands come up and grab him. Then there's his vibranium shield. Boom! Shattered. Then you shall fall. Thanos is always pleased to honor such a foolish request. And it's all a distraction, but look at this. Captain America's ready. He's still staring him down, man. He is not letting the fact that he is about to be splattered into oblivion slow him down. And of course, Thanos realizes just at the last second what's up. And now, things really get crazy. Oh man, they should just do a True Believer reprint of the whole Infinity Gauntlet series. Like, it's obvious why this is out. Avengers Endgame, right? Like last month when they were cranking stuff out, it was all Captain Marvel. This is here to basically promote Avengers Endgame. It's a shame Endgame doesn't follow the plot of the Infinity Gauntlet a little more closely. Like, the Infinity War followed basically the plot of the Thanos quest. Felt a little weird that the snap was at the end of that movie instead of the beginning of the next one, but hey, what you gonna do? One thing I didn't get today... Ooh, I got another viewer. Hello, viewer. One thing I wasn't able to get today was Major X. I only went to Graham Crackers today. I was a little short on time, and honestly, I didn't think I was going to end up with this many books today anyway, so I was like, oh, there's not going to be anything I want at Westfield. But maybe I should have went, because I would have got Major X #1. Graham Crackers sold out fast. It was not there, which is kind of a bummer, because I was looking forward to it. I got this soft spot, man. I got this soft spot for Rob Liefeld art. I'm not going to try to hide it. I'm just straight up admitting it exists, and it's a thing. Hopefully, let's just kind of pile all this stuff up here. Just kind of, there's a lot of stuff here. Hopefully, now that I got this working again, after my computer woes, I'll be able to crank out a bunch of comic book reviews to try to catch up, because I still have... Oh my gosh, I forgot. I got some cool stuff when I was in a thrift store. Hold on. Let me find the coolest bit. Oh, this is probably pretty cool. It's a reprint. I don't know from where. It's probably included with a toy or something. X-Men #1, Volume 1, 129, January 1980. This is probably like from a Colossus toy or something, but I don't know. So I got that. All these books from that thrift store were $1.50, so I got that. I got some other stuff. If you're really interested, you can go to my Discord server and check it out. Not that contact information is in the description. And hello, Fizzled? I'm gonna go with Fizzled. Although I like the stylization of the name, it's kind of swanky. Welcome to the party. We're just flipping through stuff I got. I should go update my description and actually have the things I want to have in it. Oh, that's a crazy thought. Can I even update the description? Hold on. Hold on, YouTube. Yeah, I don't care that you don't like my resolution. That's fine. You don't have to like it. Oh, here's the description. Oh, it's fizzled? Okay. Not a problem. Save. Now, did the description magically get updated? Is technology that good? No, technology's not that good. Okay, whatever, I'll fix that later. Glad you could drop by. You missed the part where I was actually going through all these books that I got today. I got a lot of books today, man. It was a busy day. Oh, my shop man, he actually had a second Punchline 5 waiting for me. I'm like, dude, you already gave me one. He was like, oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. This is something cool I got from a thrift store over the weekend. I just went in and was looking around. Inspiration from Zelda. Zelda. Ah! I dig it. I dig it, man. Let me carefully kind of stack this stuff up a little better. I did not think I was going to end up with this many books today. Like, I thought I'm going to get like 4 books. I thought I was going to get like 4 books. And instead I got... Good Lord, how many books is that? 10? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, one of those is an ad piece. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh my god. No wonder I'm running out of space in my boxes. Anyway, this is what I picked up at a thrift store. It's the first 11 issues of Alpha Flight. I don't know if these are worth anything, but I figured for $1.50 a pop, I'd get them. The paper's not been taken care of. but they're kind of cool otherwise. I don't think anybody in the world actually cares about Alpha Flight. But, you know, I got a pretty good start on collecting it if I ever decide to. And if nothing else, too bad they didn't have the 12th one. I would have liked to have gotten the first year. If nothing else, you know, I've at least got this thing, which I'm sure for somebody out there is like a key issue that they just can't live without. Oh my god, I still got to read so many books from last week. That is a lot of books! You ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding. Let me go through here. Here's what I thought I was going to get today. Oberon, Girl in the Bay, maybe Section 0 if it looked cool, and the 2 True Believer books, which I don't really count for that purpose. And then I thought, oh, and I'll get like 3 free books out of the 50-cent bin. Instead, I've ended up with 10 more books than that. I kind of forgot, even though Peter Simeti the publisher reminded me last night that these were coming out today. I'm so good, you know. I didn't have them written down, though, in my defense. Then I got 6 free books. This little ad thing, which I haven't flipped through yet. And I don't know if this came out this week or last week or what, but Fearscape number 4. Oh, man, the protagonist of that book, he is a jerk. He does not deserve to be a protagonist, which is, of course, what makes the whole story kind of interesting. Let's look at this Valiant preview thing here. And manga? Yes, I do. I don't own a lot of manga. I have all the volumes of Akira. I got those like 20 years ago. I've got this beautiful, well, maybe not beautiful, I got this Ghost in the Shell manga. The first series, not the sequel stuff. Those are downstairs, though. But up here, what do I have up here? Oh, just the 1 volume of Priest, which I guess technically Priest is a manhwa because it's Korean. And what else do I got here? Let's see. Those are American. And I got this thing, which I read. I bought that like 10 years ago, and I just read it a few months ago. I was not impressed with Sword of the Dark Ones. Apparently this is volume 2. No wonder I didn't know what was going on in it. But it didn't impress me very much. Priest, on the other hand, Priest is a pretty cool story. I bought this volume thinking it was one I didn't own already at a secondhand bookstore. Turns out I already had volume 13. Started collecting? Cool deal. I got most of my manga is actually downstairs in my basement on the bookshelves down there. Oh, I don't have that much of it up here. Just get this stuff back in this box here. But I do have this neat little box from BCW. So it's like a comic box, except for manga. I thought, hey, I should put books of that size in this thing. So it's like for digests. Some of these alternative books, the Fubar line and the anthologies, are printed in basically manga size too. So they all just end up in this box. But if I had my whole manga collection in here, it would more than fill up this box. I'd need a second one. Man, my what I'm seeing on the stream is like 20 seconds behind. That's crazy. Oh, and then I read some American comics that are kind of inspired by manga. Oh, actually, I take it back. Hold on, there's Battle Angel Alita right here. Apparently, I do have another volume of manga up here. Oh, because I just read this a little while ago, too. Probably when I heard the movie was coming out. Where's Empowered at? Oh. So I got this old Viz. I'm pretty sure it was Viz that published this one. Yeah, Viz. Volume of Battle Angel Alita. It's too big to fit in that box. This is an old volume. Old edition. I bought this probably when I was in... Yeah, the delay's longer than it should be. Because I'm pretty sure I have it set to low latency. But anyway, I bought that volume like 20 years ago when I was an undergrad. That was a long time ago. I also really like stuff made by Adam Warren, especially his stuff that he draws himself, as opposed to stuff that other people draw with him. It ends up... He worked on making American versions of manga stuff, so he wrote and drew a bunch of like Dirty Pair and stuff like that back in the 90s, and Empowered kind of inherits his art style. So it's a little bit anime influenced, a little bit manga influenced, even if it's not directly that. Oh my god, I gotta clean my bookshelf off. This thing is a mess. I got any other manga up here? Let's see, Mr. Miracle, Infinity Gauntlet, Batman Beyond. Doesn't look like I got any other manga or manga-influenced stuff up here. Oh, well, the Cat of Cane books are kind of like that, but I'm not going to dig those out. I don't like her as a person anymore. She insulted me. Okay, that's enough of that. If I can ask you, what kind of manga are you into? Like, you got any good reading recommendations? I used to read a lot of that kind of stuff, and then I went to grad school, and I definitely fell off. So I haven't really read new manga in years. If you've got like a recommendation for something that's pretty good, I'd actually like to hear that, because I wouldn't mind getting back into that as a hobby. Sorry, I was just looking at messages real quick. Let me get back over to the stream. Okay. Well, while I'm waiting the, like, minute for you to maybe respond, which don't feel like you have to. Oh. Life and Death of Toyo Harada. Issue 1 I had so much fun with. I'm really looking forward to Fallen World, because it's written by Dan Abnett. I think it's going to be fantastic. I didn't get into Psylords at all. Van Linte, however you pronounce that, probably not very good at writing. I don't like Colin Bunn, so didn't get into Punk Mambo, even though it's on the cover. But Fallen World, I think, is going to be a really fun book. And that's based solely on Dan Abnett. Like, Goblin Slayer, yeah! And JoJo? I read some old JoJo way back when. Back when the first OVA was out. So that would have been like 2002 or something. I haven't read Goblin Slayer and I haven't watched the anime yet. One of my friends he really likes the anime, so I've been meaning to do it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Okay, Psylords looks terrible. Oh, this is Fallen World, okay. So we got like Rai here, and he's being super bad. I like the coloring. I don't necessarily know that I like anything else about the art. So they've blown up the space habitat where everybody lived, I guess, is the starting point of the book. Now, Dan Abnett's writing is really good, so I think I'll like it. Oh, Berserk! Dude, I have read a whole bunch of Berserk in the past. Did the writer ever come back? Like, every time I looked at it, somebody told me that Berserk was on another, like, 6-month hiatus or whatever, and I'm just like, I can't wait that long to read the next volume. So what else have I read manga-wise? Riki-Oh. I read all of Riki-Oh. That was pretty good. Maybe a little weird, but Riki-Oh was definitely pretty good. See, JoJo. Did I read Gunsmith Cats? No, I've only watched it. I think there's manga, though. I haven't read that. What else have I read? Man, it's been so long. See, I already said Ghost in the Shell, Akira. The Akira manga is amazing. We're all caught up with JoJo anime and almost done with part 1 of the manga. Parts 1 to 3 and starting to do English release for part 4. Yeah. I should definitely check JoJo out. He always goes on hiatuses. Yeah, that really kills my interest in something when the creator goes on like a year-long hiatus. Hold on, let me change what we're looking at here because that's not super cool. Let's throw some Blood Realm down, and I like that look Thanos has on that cover, so we'll just drop those there. Let's see. Well, I read a bunch of Gantz. I don't know if I said that already. I've read so much stuff that's kind of forgettable. You know, like just generic shonen manga. I've read some Naruto, some One Piece. I read a whole bunch of Dragon Ball. But I don't even know if that really counts. I mean, there's so much of it. There's so much of it. Like, you read like 5 volumes and it's like, you have only scratched the surface, my Padawan. You must keep going. Oh, man. Yeah, I got nothing against manga and anime. I was into that stuff in the 90s when nobody else was. And boy, that was a rough time to be a nerd, let me tell you. Nobody back then would admit to that kind of stuff. You wanted a VHS tape of like a single episode of an anime, $20, unless it was bootlegged, in which case you probably got to swap. Volumes 1 to 12 of Naruto and 1 to 6 of One Piece. I don't even want to think about how many volumes there are for those. And I just remembered because I looked over. I also got these in the mail on Saturday. Lone Star. I backed that Indiegogo. I got this silly dog tag. Like, what am I going to do with that but put it in my junk thing? Then a little mini print and a trading card. Trading card will go in my card box wherever that thing is gone. You don't think you're going to finish it? I don't blame you. Isn't there like a bajillion volumes of One Piece? Like, there's 800 episodes of the anime. I can't even imagine what there is for the manga series. There's like, what, 20 years or something of One Piece story out there? It sure seems like it. It sure seems like it. What time is it? 9:30. I should probably wrap the stream up a little bit here. Also, I gotta figure out why there's so much delay, because the delay is not intentional. Did I check a checkbox or something that didn't used to be checked? No, it doesn't look like it. Anyway, Fazeld, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It was a pretty good book week, man. Like, I went in expecting, like, buying 4 things. I ended up with 17. That's crazy. 90 volumes? Hold on, I gotta type that in the chat. Just so you see it. Holy moly. That's nuts. That's crazy. Oh, at that point, don't you just stop buying, like, the little individual volumes, the little tankobons, and don't you just, like, go straight to, like, we're gonna buy the thick omnibuses? Like, they probably publish those. That's nuts. I thought it... Oh. Yep. You have a good one. Be sure to check out, you know, whatever you feel like on the channel. I talk about all kinds of stuff. And thank you so much. And for whoever the other viewer I've had lurking around is, thank you as well. I'm sorry there's so much delay on the stream. That was not intentional. And I will see you all next time. So take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.